All right, everybody. So it is October 4th, and this is the next newscast that we have out for today. Just to make a point, starting from the first newscast all the way to this one, it's like everything is kind of starting to add up, and you'll see what I mean when I play the video. But basically, what we're talking about today is the fact of how they said that it's not airborne and it is only transmissible through bodily fluids. I'll go ahead and play this and then I'll just kind of comment on it throughout.
Flight from Brussels was met by Centers for Disease Control officials at Newark Liberty International Airport. Authorities say a passenger on flight 998, believed to be from Liberia, exhibited possible signs of Ebola. The passenger...
All right. So if you remember the previous video, we took a look at his travel history, the patient that's in Dallas. He went from Liberia to Brussels to Washington and to Dallas. There are already reports of people showing symptoms in Washington. And now we have a newscast on someone showing signs of it in Brussels, which was his first stop after leaving Liberia. So what they're saying is that the virus is not airborne. And if you are not showing symptoms, then you're not contagious. They said that he wasn't showing symptoms until 5 or 6 days after getting to Dallas, which means that while he was on the plane, he wasn't showing symptoms. But now, all of a sudden, all these cases are popping up of people showing signs in those places that he traveled to before coming to Dallas. So it makes no sense to say that the people on the plane contracted it or, whatever through bodily fluids when he wasn't even showing symptoms, which means he wasn't coughing, he wasn't vomiting, no diarrhea, no symptoms. So that kind of leads me to say that this thing may be airborne, like some people are saying, based off what we're hearing in the news, and all of the cases that are popping up. There was also one in Hawaii. And these can be people who were, on that flight or on that plane who ended up, coming from wherever and going to Hawaii or going to Brussels or, wherever. But they're popping up, with these cases in these same places that he's been.
Passenger was traveling with his daughter. Both were removed by a CDC crew in full hazmat gear. The flight and 255 passengers and 14 crew members. Those passengers and crew remained on the plane while the man and his daughter were removed.
All right, so let's say it is somehow airborne. If he was showing signs on the plane and it was so bad that they had to have him removed, then what type of exposure did the passengers, the 250, whatever passengers that they said were on the plane at the time when that happened? I don't know. It seems like this thing is just spiraling, out of control. And, in addition to Ebola, we have the enterovirus, and, that's affecting the kids. But now they're saying that it's killing adults as well. So I don't know. It just seems like a lot going on. I mean, everybody do your research and, come up to your own conclusions as to how these people are contacting it. And it's only supposed to be contracted via bodily fluids. So once again, I just wanted to bring this to you all. And, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them. And, we'll just see what happens as the week goes on. Thank you all. God bless.